Chapter 2. Pretty Things Break Quietly.
And as you can see, we have cathedral ceilings and marble floors throughout the home.
Ray was showing another house. She loved her work, but her mind was elsewhere right now. She needed to go over her father's house. He'd called her right before she made it to her showing with some storytime drama bullshit. This can't be real, she thought to herself. Ray's dad told her that her little sister, her 14-year-old baby sister, was about to be a mother. Shakira was 6 months pregnant, and Ray's mind was blown. She was in complete disbelief.
Miss Allenwood?
Mr. Jones, the prospective buyer, called out.
I apologize, Mr. Jones. What were you saying?
Not a problem. We just want to know how soon they were looking to sell.
As soon as possible. If you want, we can get some paperwork signed to get the ball rolling.
Let's do it. Where do I sign?
Mr. Jones shook Ray's hand. Then he and his wife looked back at their new home and walked to their car happily while Ray-Lise faked a smile until they pulled off. Ray could sell a dream better than most people could live one. It was the reason she made a 6-figure income. But with everything that was going on with her family, it was hard to concentrate on her business. She was on her way to her father's house now, trying her best to not go over the speed limit. She needed to see her sister and find out what type of time she was on. She parked her forest green Range Rover behind her father's work van. Her father was the owner of the Ray of Light Electrical Companies. He ran 2 offices out of Detroit, as well as 3 suburban locations. His heart and home would always be in Detroit, the Indian Village community. Ray let herself in and called out for him as she entered.
Dad!
I'm back here, honey.
He called out from the den, which was in the back of the house.
Don't you look lovely?
Ray said, kissing his daughter on the cheek. Ray indeed looked fresh out of a designer magazine. She was a brown-skinned woman with the prettiest hazel eyes. Ray had an hourglass figure, so her floral print Gucci shirt dress looked impeccable. As soon as she hugged her dad, tears flowed. Mainly because she could see the hurt in his eyes, but also because she could not believe the ghetto bullshit that Shakira was putting herself and their father through. Why didn't she come to me, Ray thought. She could have helped Kira before things got this far. Or the fucking clinic, in Ray's opinion, but that's neither here nor there. Ray just wished Shakira's mother would have taken her with her when she decided to leave their father 4 years ago.
Where is she?
I dropped her off at school this morning. She hasn't made it in yet.
What is she going to do?
What can she do, Ray? I'm going to be a granddad, and you're going to be a proud aunt. Don't worry, it won't be too bad.
Won't be bad for who? Dad, she is wrong for this. And your spoiling her isn't helping at all. Shakira is bringing another child into this house for you to raise? It's just not cool. You just got rid of her nanny and now you're going to need one for her kid? It's completely inexcusable. You were supposed to be done raising kids in 4 years.
Ray could go on and on like a 50-inch bust down.
I know, baby, but what can we do? We can't dwell on things we can't change. Kira's been troubled since her mom left. The best thing we can do for her now is show her some love and support.
Ray told his oldest child. He was trying to be realistic. Support of my ass, Ray was thinking. This little girl had a lot of nerve. Kira never did care too much for Ray, mainly because Ray was named after her dad, was perfect in his eyes, and had a loving mother. But no matter what animosity Kira had, she was Ray's baby sister, and Ray loved her. Ray calmed down because she didn't want to upset her dad. She decided to leave and come back the next day. Ray was very close to her dad, and she admired him for staying with her mom as long as he did for her sake. Even after they divorced, Ray never neglected her. Ray decided that she would take him out to dinner Sunday and tell him how much she loved and appreciated him. As she backed out of the driveway, Ray wished she could find a man half as good as her dad. Then she snapped back to reality. "Bitch, is you cool?" she told herself. She could throw one rock and hit 10 broke niggas. She wouldn't marry one of these ballerinas if they pirouetted to the altar. For what? So they could run through her money, break her esteem, and bring in fleas from bitches they get stuck fucking like a dog? She couldn't leave out the thought of one of them trying to beat her half to death. Fuck that. Ray thought of Taylor's situation. Tay insisted on cosplaying a happy relationship, but everyone knew that shit was Cap City. Ain't no way she was happy fucking with D-Dot's dog ass all this time. But if Tay liked that shit, Ray loved that shit. She was going to continue to mind the business that paid her. But one thing for sure and two for certain, she would not let another man hurt her after Quentin. Ray meant that with her whole heart. She decided she'd hit her girls up to see if they wanted to go to Elevate for drinks. Lord knows she needed one,